My name is Hope Hutman, and I came to UC Santa Cruz with an interest in telling stories that move between the virtual and the physical world and back, and in creating stories that story worlds where the audience had some authorial voice, the chance to actually contribute to the story in a contextually relevant way. There's something about making art, certainly theater, but I think all art, that is transformative. It affects you deeply. And I was hoping with my piece that by being able to make little bits of content, there was something that thing could happen to people who may not really think of themselves as artists or be interested in art per se. There is this idea of how Homer, was the keeper of the culture and the maker of the culture and the storyteller, and how we now have this opportunity to sort of make our own meaning. Why can't the audience contribute all the content? And I was hoping it could be a very meaningful experience to make the content. And then by choosing the order that the content streams, that gives them a lot of, it gives them a real authorial voice, like a chance to be the author. And then this idea of Homer having to improvise based on what the audience chooses and makes kind of turns that idea on its head. A lot of my work as an artist is about identity. How do we make meaning? How do we decide who we are? Do we do kind of, it's, you can think about what the culture tells us, but it's also a little bit about what we tell ourselves is okay, right? So we live in a time, in a community where we talk a lot about how the culture controls us, but we also buy into certain things and we make decisions that define us. And I think we need to be aware of that. So I was definitely think a lot about that when I'm making my work.